Hey guys, I am back with another chat video for you today. Oh my goodness. Chanel is scratching on the door. You can't see her, she's off camera, but you may be able to hear that door. She's wanting to go through there, but I told her, I said, it's time to film our chat video. You gotta stay in here at least for that. Then I'll let her out. Anyway, how have you guys been doing? Oh my goodness, it has been another busy week. So much has gone on, but it's really just the same. When I say so much is going on, it's really just the same routine stuff that would be boring if I just repeated that over and over again. So I do try to share a little bit of different stuff while keeping the same chat, talking about eBay, talking about the puppies, and a few other things. But anyway, I've got a couple of things that may be a little bit controversial to speak about. I thought I would go ahead and share them, but those for me really weren't a bad week, but I just thought I'd talk about those things as well. But let's see, what has gone on? Well, why is it my mind just went blank? I didn't bring my notes with me. That may be why, but overall, just pretty routine week. I did sell 3 things on eBay, but one of those items sold on Saturday night after I filmed the video, so technically it was still in last week, but I was thrilled about those. I have been trying to co-list stuff on Instagram, and I'm also doing it on my Facebook page as well, my personal one. And I did sell one item off the Facebook post. Thrilled about that. Still at this point, eBay is working the best overall for me, and I don't mind doing that. But I would love within the next year to be completely transitioned to Instagram and Facebook, because it's 10% of fees that I'm giving eBay. So I thought, I looked at the amount of money I've paid in fees this year, and I went, I would like to have that amount of money. So I understand that as long as I am still selling and using like PayPal as a method of payment, that I will always be paying a PayPal fee, but that's much lower. So that is going well. You can't see Chanel, but she's on the arm of the couch, and she looks like she wants in my lap right now, but I will get her in a few minutes. So the puppies have been doing really well. I did go and get the muzzles for them. The muzzles will be going back to the store, though. That did not work out well at all. Chanel, it was the same thing that happened when I tried to put clothes on her. She just completely stands still and won't move. I couldn't get her to walk. I did try to test it out. I knew they were going to hate it, but I thought they would still walk. That did not happen. So I'm going to take them back and just save my money and just try to work around their barking. I mean, they are dogs. I think most people understand that dogs bark. I just hate it when it disturbs other people, with all that being said. So they're doing well. And one of the topics that I think potentially has controversy, and to me it's ridiculous that there is any controversy whatsoever associated with doing videos on designer or / luxury items. I think it's ridiculous, but that there's any controversy. They are some of the most popular videos on YouTube, but they also get some of the most hate on YouTube as well. Excuse me. And this is kind of what I want to give you an example about why they're so popular. Last week, well, I guess by the time you see this, maybe 2 weeks ago, but I did a designer handbag collection. Within 1 week's time, for me, this was a great number. It was like over 1,700 views. For me, that is a great number. And I was like, yes, I'm thrilled about that when other people like and enjoy my videos. So far, it's been all positive comments. It's been all thumbs up so far, no thumbs downs, which are appreciated that there's no thumbs down. And I just thought, that was awesome. I'm glad people are enjoying it. I love doing that video. I also love doing cooking videos as well. Those are so much more work, and time and energy to go into a cooking video is so much more. Within just a few days, it hasn't been up a week, it's only gotten 66 views, my lemon meringue cookies. So when I look at it like that, while I enjoy doing all of my videos, the amount of time and effort and energy it takes to make a cooking video or film a cooking video it really doesn't seem worth it, but I still enjoy it. So I'm not going to ever cut them out completely. They're just going to be fewer and far between uploads, but I still like them, and I know that some people do very much enjoy them, and I so appreciate hearing that when somebody tells me they really like those and that's their favorite videos. But do you get what I'm saying? But I just find it interesting that the designer or luxury videos get the most hate, but yet they're the most popular. It just like blows my mind. Oh, Chanel, come over here, baby. Come, Chanel. Come, let me pick her up. There she is. I already had Coco in my lap. So I just have one more topic to speak about before I show the puppies and end the video, and this is the other controversial topic. I need to start out by saying, while I have spoken about religion on my channel, I have not hidden the denomination that I belong to, but I don't feel that I'm just kind of beating you over the head with it. That was never my intention whatsoever. I didn't want to hide that part of my life. I'm not ashamed of it, not remotely, but I will say that I will never, ever, ever get into a debate with someone over biblical doctrine. I hope that came out right. I filmed that several times and I couldn't get the words out, and they kept messing up when I was trying to say them, but I just don't debate over that whatsoever. I don't feel that it is, what's the word? I don't feel that you're ever going to win somebody to your side when you get in a debate about stuff in the Bible. It just looks horrific to me. I've seen it happen on other people's channels where they are extremely vocal about their beliefs, and I do admire, I've got one lady in my mind, I admire her for doing that, but in the comments section, oh my goodness, the fights that take place, and I'm like, I don't think God likes that. I just don't. With all of those fights, I mean, it's harsh. And so I never ever want that on my channel. And I say all that to tell you about a comment that I recently got. So that was kind of like the prelude to this comment. So somebody recently left me a comment, and they just asked me if anybody from my church ever judged me for the way I dressed. And my response was that, to my knowledge, that has never ever happened. At least if it happened, I was never made aware or never informed of it. I typically get nice compliments from different people at my church based on the way I dress, so I've never experienced anybody being judgmental about it. It's just, at least from my church. I have experienced it a little bit from other people who do not attend church anywhere. So, and that's kind of what I told this lady. Well, somebody, and that's not the controversial comment, but somebody else inserted a comment into that one. They replied back to her or to me, I'm not sure which. And I used the word in my comment to the first lady, I just like quote, my church. And so this other person was really just like offended that I used the word my church. When I used it, I was specifically speaking about the location where I attend. That was what I was speaking of. This person took, oh my nose itches. This person took a lot of offense that I used the word my church. And I am not going to, what I'm about to say next, I'm not saying it to start any arguments. I'm not going to say it to put down any type of denomination, but I was very shocked at what she said next. I guess it was a she, I'm assuming. But she said the Catholic Church is the only true religion out there, and all other Protestant religions are being used by Satan. And so basically, I was just like, I was just like, I really wasn't offended, because it's one of those things you just roll your eyes about, and that, basically she said you're being used of Satan, which is absolutely, I don't believe that whatsoever. And so if anybody who is watching my channel, if you are Catholic, I don't believe most of you would ever comment or say anything like that whatsoever. I've known several different Catholic people, and none of them have ever said anything like that to me, ever. So I do think this may have been just kind of a one-off thing, but it was like, I did end up, this was the crazy thing that happened. I didn't mean for the sequence of events to happen the way it did. I originally thought about just deleting that person's comment altogether, but I did think I would respond to that person, and I explained what I meant by my church. I also said that I believe what the Bible says, and if you believe if you believe what the Bible said, I said the word exactly. I wasn't going to say if you believe exactly what I believe, but I was going to say if you believe exactly what the Bible says, then we're kind of on the same page there, really. And so I just basically said, explained the my church thing, the location. I explained that I believe what the Bible says, and I said I will not get into a debate with you on this. And I left it. So I was responding back to the first person, and I just said, hey, I accidentally, it was a mess. It was a mess. It was later in the afternoon, and I was not thinking clearly, but I accidentally responded to the first person who left me the comment and not the person who left that comment. So then I made another comment and said, oh, so-and-so, I'm sorry, I was responding to the other person, not you. If it was confusing, I'm sorry about that. Well, then I noticed for some odd reason, everything was in the spam section of YouTube. And so I meant to hit the approved button, and I hit the delete button, and I deleted the entire, all of it. So anyway, that was a very confusing ending to that story, but just overall, I wanted to say that if you want to watch my channel, regardless of your religion, denomination, you are welcome to watch it. I don't want any type of controversy on here, and I want it to be a channel that is fun to watch, that is enjoyable, has different topics that we can speak about, and just be friends on here. So that is my goal. And so anyway, generally though, I do delete comments like that, but that time I did choose to reply back, then I accidentally deleted it all. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you the puppies. They are trying to take a nap right now. Here is Chanel. She's doing really well. Look how sleepy she is. Can y'all tell? So there she is. Oh, I said that was the end, and I would show you the puppies. I did remember I've got several other videos that I'm going to be filming today. I just quickly wanted to mention this. I'm going to be filming a travel talk video talking about traveling solo versus traveling with a group, traveling with family. I thought I would just do a rambly, chatty video about that. And I'm also going to be filming a haul video. I did some shopping at Anthropologie. Some of the stuff I'm keeping, some of the stuff is going back to the store, so I'm going to film that next. And I may film an outfit video, a casual outfit video today as well. And I've got several other ideas. I've got a favorites video that I want to film. I'm not sure how much of it I'll get done today. I may film some tomorrow as well. So there was Chanel. Here is Coco. Say, Mama, you just woke me up. Yes, I did. It's almost a full-time job flipping over a dachshund's ears because they're always turned over backwards. But there she is. So they're both doing extremely well. And we're going to go ahead and end the video today. And right now, Chanel just laid back down. So Coco and I will tell you bye for now. So I hope you all have a blessed and wonderful week. And I will chat with you later. Bye-bye, everybody.